Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in. Just trying to test the level of the volume. I think it's good. How's everybody doing today? Thank you for that like. I appreciate that. We're ready to play some Pokemon. There we go. Alright, so we were facing... I think we're facing this way. We needed to talk to the captain. The seasons, the weather, where the moon sits in the sky. These and other conditions make the sea change its expression. That's right. The sea is like a living thing. Thank you. Appreciate that. Are you Captain Stern? If this goes here and that goes over there, then where does this thing go? And what about that doohickey? Arg, I can't make heads or tails of this. Hi, I'm Doc. Captain Stern commissioned me to design a ferry. Oh, that there? Are they Devon goods? But, this won't do. Captain Stern went off somewhere. He said he had some work to do. Could I get you to go find Captain Stern and deliver that to him? Well, we got stuff to do, but, I mean, yeah. I guess we can. Oh yeah, we need to go here, I think. This is the Endless Sea Sustains All Life, Oceanic Museum. Alright, welcome, welcome, welcome. I know this information doesn't benefit you in any way, but you strongly resemble my brother, whom I miss dearly. I'll just subscribe and not be worried about it. Aww. Well, I think that's really kind. I think that's really sweet. So, yeah. Well, thank you for that subscribe. I really appreciate that. And it did benefit me. It made me feel good inside. I always hope that whenever I stream, somebody is enjoying it or feeling something positive. So I think that's a really good positive thing to start out the stream. And then he's trying his hardest. Don't be mad at him. Do you mean? Who do you mean? All right, let's go. Going up here. Oh, you're talking about the guy who is like, what does this doohickey go? Welcome to the Oceanic Museum. The entrance fee is $50. Oh wait, that's like, I don't know if that's... It's not very much. Would you like to enter? Please enjoy yourself. I made it sound worse because dollars, you know, but in this game it's like a different kind of currency. It's like Poke coins or something. This guy looks like somebody who likes ships. I would say probably because he's staring at a really big ship. Yes, if you're looking for Stern, that would be me. Ah, that must be the part I ordered from Mr. Stone of Devon. The best dream I've ever seen. I know he is. Maybe we'll battle again someday. Yeah. Well, is this game something you used to play with your brother? Team Magma! Hehehe, hold it. We'll take those parts. Captain Stern. Whoa, what? Who are you people? We're Team Magma. Our boss wants those parts. Shut your yap and fork them over. Battle time. Oh, this guy's going down. Swimmer Leo. Now, folks, if you've never seen a randomizer before, we have no idea what the Pokemon this person's going to have. And their names are randomized. So, this guy's Team Magma Grunt, I think is his name. This is Swimmer Leo. And he has a Linoon, which is kind of on point for like a Team Rocket, Team Magma, that type of, you know. Yeah, that's pretty good. Hypnosis. Lennon fell asleep. Now let's barrage it or confuse it. Or confusion, so confusion's probably our better choice. I think it does more damage. Barrage can hit up to like 4 or 5 times, I think. But it doesn't do a lot of damage in general. So if you only hit twice, then it's like, well, we, I don't want to say wasted a move, but we could have done more damage. Yippee! And Dally, which is named after our YouTube mod, one of our YouTube mods, Mr. Dallas, is, yeah, pulling his weight. I will say that much. Yippee! Got $300. Well, technically $250 because we paid $50 to get in. So I think we're good. Sniveling wimp, let me take care of this. You'll try and fail. Dally's gonna smoke you. A whale lord. And how's this guy a swimmer too? The last one was. That's kind of funny. Wow, whale lord. Okay. I still think one of the highlights of our randomizer journey so far was the second gym, which is I can't remember what his name. I want to say it's Brawley. But he's like the fighting type gym leader that's on the island. We made it to the first trainer in his gym, and she is talking like all sorts of smack. It was like, get ready because I'm about to lay the smack down kind of thing. And you're like, okay, we'll see what happens. And she throws out a Mewtwo. It defeats us on the first battle. And then the second, we had to come back in after training, and then we took him out. But he took out like 2 or 3 of our Pokemon. I was like, oh my goodness. Ooh, a Tropius. Let's try Scully. Scully. Swimmer Joe sent out Scully. Or sent out a Tropius. We got Nightshades, probably our best bet. I want to say Tropius is flying and grass. But folks, I am not an expert on types for Pokemon. I love Pokemon, and I would consider myself like adept in knowing a lot of things about different Pokemon, but the one thing I never really focused on my whole adventure was typings. Typing's advantages to the fullest. Like, I understand that like fire beats grass, and electricity's good against flying, stuff like that, but like all of the more advanced things where a Pokemon is 2 different types and what it's 4 times weak against versus what it's like weak against on one type side, but the other type's like non-existent, so it doesn't do it. It's like that kind of stuff. Like, I'm not very experienced in that side of it. 280 money, pretty good. Now what? If we don't get the parts we're in for it. Arg! I didn't count on being meddled with by some meddling kid. Dooby-doo. I came to see what was taking so long to snatch some parts, and you, simps, are held up by a mere child. I am Team Magma's Maxie. Why on earth do you feel compelled to mess up Team Magma's plans? Pokemon, people, all life exists on land. That's why Team Magma is trying to expand the world's land mass. Don't you agree? What we are doing is a magnificent undertaking. Well, no matter. You're young. Your inability to understand our noble cause can't be helped. But if you were to impede us ever again, you'll see no mercy. Keep that firmly in mind. Farewell. We ain't scared. You're, okay, you're Levi. Anyway, that was a tense situation. Thank you for saving us. Oh, yes, I almost forgot that you even brought the parts from Devon. Levi handed over the goods. Yay! Whoops, there's no time to lose. We have to set out on our ocean floor expedition really soon. Thanks and excuse me. Okay, Captain Stern. Aye, aye, Captain. Let's get out of here. I like these little figurines, though. Submersible pod. A replica of a compact unmanned pod for seafloor exploration. Okay, so hear me out. If you've ever played Subnautica, it's a really cool game. A lot newer than Pokemon Ruby, but it's an interesting game where you try to survive in the ocean after you basically crash land. And there's all sorts of like underwater creatures and stuff, and then there's like insane, like, I don't know, I forget what the actual name of it is, but they're like giant sea serpents and stuff, and you got to be really careful. But you can like gather materials and manufacture stuff, and then you can explore even some islands. It's such a good game. But watching this makes me think, like, these little pods are kind of like your little ship or whatever that you land in Subnautica. So what if our guy here, Pokemon Ruby dude, if he is like the one in charge of crash landing? Like, so Subnautica is actually kind of like, if you've ever seen the Lego movie, where if you haven't, this is a spoiler alert, so mute it for like, I'll give you a thumbs up when we're clear, okay? But basically, you watch the movie and it's all, you know, like the Lego people and stuff, and next thing you know, it's like it was a kid and he was creating a story, and he was making his dad out to be the villain, basically, because his dad didn't want him to play with his Legos. And Legos are meant to be shared and played with, so yeah, that was kind of the interesting thing about it. But yeah, it made me think of that, like, Pokemon Ruby guy is like the kid, you know, where he's like, his imagination is the world of Subnautica because of all these little submarine stuff. And Hoenn is known for being a water region with like various islands and all sorts of stuff. So it's kind of cool. All right, well, we gave him the goods. Really? I would like to buy some. Oh. Let's get 3 Great Balls. A few potions. I think we're good on all this stuff except an escape rope. That's the only thing that we didn't have earlier that I wish we would add. And let's get like 3 repels. Now, last 600 we'll use to get a Great Ball. You never know what we're gonna see, you know. We were able to explore the first part of the next route, but we didn't make it very far because they were blocking it off. The Team Magma guys. Oh, do you know the TM secret power? Our group, we love the TM secret power. One of our members will give it to you. Come back and show it if you get it. We'll accept you as a member and sell you good stuff in secrecy. Like the black market of produce and flowers. Shopping where you can breathe the scent of the ocean. Fleetport is such a wonderful place. Fleetport. Ooh, look at this. Seaweed you can get around these parts is fresh and full of life. Why, it looks like it can even rear up and attack. Interesting. I'm the energy guru. We're not gonna buy anything. Oh, your Executor. You have to go for it a little harder. If you do, I'll give you your Pokemon something nice. I wonder, Mousy is our favorite. Mousy is our starter Pokemon, though. Oh, your Eradicate. You have to go for it a little harder. Okay. I think it's like we get a better friendship rating with that Pokemon. Whenever I visit here, I get carried away and buy too much. Yeah, I feel that. Welcome. How may I serve you? Okay. Got a couple dolls. I said one of our members here will give power, but the last time I was playing this too, I never found it. It's probably like a person that's not here on this day. Like they're probably here on a different day or something. Name Raider. Do you know about the We're not going to worry about the berry blocks yet. We'll probably play that eventually. Maybe we need to get... I don't remember if it's this town that we get the... like the berry block holder or whatever it's called. Berry blender. Okay. Can also do a beauty contest too. Yay! We got the Pokeblock case. Now, you know what? Since we got it, I might as well just do it once. Let's cook them. Oh, did you want to make some Pokeblocks with this old timer? Yeah, we did. Excellent. You know how to? Yeah, we do. I forget, but we'll figure it out. Let's get started then. Berry blender! Starting up the berry blender, because it's in all caps. Please select a berry from your bag to put in the berry blender. Buddy, we're going to do this one because it is the only one we have that's a Pokeblock ingredient. Confirm. I'm the brother of Brock Lesnar. I highly doubt that. Well, I know it's not true, but still. I honestly don't see any resemblance. I will say that much. Okay, we did pretty good. I mean, we only hit like a couple perfects. 5 perfects, 17 regulars, and then 5 of maximum speed. Okay. Yay! Fearless 20. Would you like to blend another? Let's get out of here. Battle. We will check out our Pokeblock, though. Interesting. Okay. Alright, let's go on and catch some more Pokemon. We really want to evolve up Taily, or get Taily up levels. Okay. We do not do that in the chat, so I am removing the comment. This is your only warning. No Sop Pinto. Alright. Fanzoe would like to battle. Fanzoe sent on Regice. Good grief. Okay. I don't know if Haley can beat it with tackle. I'm honest with you. Explosion! That's unfortunate. Haley fainted. So did Regice. Unfortunate. Jolie's coming out. Nightshade. Nightshade again. Torchic is an interesting Pokemon to battle because that is one of the starters of this region. Randomizers can be really fun. I mean, I've had a lot of fun playing this one. I will say that playing the regular version is a lot of fun too. And then, of course, doing a Nuzlocke is a blast, but they're just all at different pace, you know? Randomizers create a sort of like wonderment, I guess, because it's like I have no idea what's going to happen, and it almost gets you like really excited. Whereas a regular game, you kind of, if you've played it before, you kind of know what to expect to some degree, and you usually have something in mind that you'd like to do. So, for example, you're like, oh man, I don't know who I'm going to pick, and then you decide, I'm going to pick Trico. And then, you know, after that, it's kind of like, okay, now I kind of want to pick, you know, like I need a fire Pokemon, or I really want to catch this next Pokemon. And you just follow the story and enjoy the game. And it feels very linear in some ways, but it's also like you have freedom to run around and catch whatever you want to do. So that's kind of nice too. But the third, which is the Nuzlocke, feels very intense at times because you have like one chance at like if you lose one time, you lose a battle one time, you lose luck. Or if one of your Pokemon faints, then you lose that Pokemon forever. Plus, you can only catch the first Pokemon of each route, so it's very like there's high stakes, you know. Let's go ahead and do some healing. Ocean. Ocean on Scully. Battle. Get wrecked. Did you feel the tug of our soul-soothing fragrance? I think typically she has grass type, maybe like a Rosalia or something. Fisher Dudley. Espeon. That's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. I don't know if we'll level up. I hope we do if we can defeat Espeon. That's the issue. We're gonna go ahead. So we want Scully to get the majority of that experience. Using all of our potions, but that's okay. If he, yeah, I was gonna say, if Espeon uses a different attack, then I think it was, then we're good. Oh, we got one more chance. Yay! It did level up. Good job, Scully. Alright, Fisher Dudley. Give us our money. Alright, we're going to swap Scully out, and we're going to put Dally back in. We're going to try to... You know what, let's go up and get this item. Since the items are randomized, at least the majority of the items are, kind of curious of what... So, the gym leaders, their item, which are TMs, are... Oh, a choice band. Interesting. They are in the same pool as, like, TMs. So, where they typically give you double edge or something interesting. It's like the same... It's in the same T... I mean, it may not be, like, the same type or anything like that, but it won't be just a random item. Like, you couldn't get a rare candy or a Pokeball or anything like that. Alright, we're getting some good experience here. I think we should heal up Scully. And we still got one more potion after that. But we are defeating some trainers. Getting some... Getting some money. Okay. Wait a minute. Got 2 dragon scales? Wow. Dragon type Pokemon. Okay, let's smoke these guys. A Wailord and a Breloom. We're gonna put Hypnosis on Breloom. If it will go. I'm not sure if it will. Nightshade on Breloom. We want to get Breloom out of there fast. If he starts like poisoning us and stuff, then we're gonna have a problem. The Wailord that we faced earlier didn't have very much. And it's this is about the same level, so I'm like, well, hopefully Wailord at this level just doesn't have anything good, you know. Start whittling away at Wailord. Yeah, splash. We missed. Oh. We're gonna have to use Foresight, because... Critical hit, wow. Throwing medicine balls at him. Might take a few turns for that to connect, but alright. We're gonna just go ahead and try to knock out Breloom. We're gonna use Foresight on. I honestly think, as far as randomizers go, we've gotten an interesting, and I feel like they're pretty good, you know. Especially once we can get fire Pokemon. Ooh, Astonish. They have another move that does damage. That's good. Right, a Leer. Okay. Now, if Dally can learn something like Giga Drain, something like that, I think we're... Roll out, man. Oh, we're so close. Dally's knocked out. No! Wow. One thing that I felt was kind of challenging. It's a little better now, but if you play the regular version of this game, whenever you do a double battle like this, your experience is like very low. Yeah, it's kind of alarming, because it's like we do a battle like that, and it's like, oh, we should get a couple hundred each, and it's like 110. You're like, really hoping Lampy, with our Lantern. Oh, loud. Okay. We're really hoping that he an electric type move that does. It's Thunder Wave currently. Sonic Flail, Water Gun. Thunder Wave is the only electric one. But we really need like Spark or something like that. Yay, level 19, that's good. Alright, so I think there's 2 more trainers over here. We're gonna just wait. We're gonna come back. We're gonna go here first, because the Pokemon that are knocked out that we have, I'd rather them... We did explore this grass a little bit there, and we really didn't see... I think we did. I think that's where we got Scully, actually. But I kind of want to get on that next path, too, to see that way. Buddy. But we are getting ready to run into our rivals, so I think it would be better for us to kind of maybe grind a little bit. Let's see what kind of Pokemon we see over here. Ultra Ball, nice. That was good. Don't want to face that guy yet. And it appears he's only looking left or right. Probably gonna use Explode. Pop out and see what happens. No, okay. Well, we'll just knock it out. It's probably got Explode. Maybe not. Because it is pretty low level, so I don't know. But every time I see a Graveler, I always think of like Victory Road in the video games, and I'm like, oh gosh, it's gonna blow up. Okay, Graveler's the first Pokemon. Cloyster. We could beat a Cloyster. Oh, okay, so back. I figured it was gonna do something with health, like it's the. We'll just try to lower its accuracy so it doesn't hit us really hard. I have a feeling it's gonna be one of those where it's like it just really doesn't have very much. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. How are you today? Two different people said hi. Hello. One HP. Okay, well, at least even with us switching out, at least Taily will level up one. Or Eevee. And Dally might level up too, which could be. Come on, don't knock us out. Pretty sure the Aurora Beam is ice. Well. That actually did a lot. Hopefully it doesn't hit us. Oh, we get to go first. Wow. Okay, that was helpful. Haley went up, which is good, and Dally went up, which is... Yippee! Alright, well... I'm gonna heal Haley, because we want Haley to go up. The weakest link on the team. Dally being the next, which Dally's at level 15. Still pretty good. A Lairon? Yeah, we're gonna swap out. Kick his butt, Lampy! Or kick her butt. Lairon's a girl. Alright, well, we've seen a few Pokemon there. Go heal again really quick, and then we'll go battle those two trainers to the left. Actually, get like one or two more battles in. I would love to get Haley up. Traveler. Get him, Lampy. Knock him out, Lampy. One-shot him. You did it. I don't know if that'll get Haley up one. It probably... He was, I think he was a little over halfway. Roomish. I think we saw this before. Yeah, we're real close to being to where we need to be. Let's bring in Haley is about to level. And so is Scully. Doesn't affect Scully. At least we're doing more damage than what it can heal from a turn. Okay. It uses absorb. Well. Do very much, that's good. Killing time. Right. Get one more battle with Taylor before back to this. That'll be enough. Oh, and there's our Duskull. Duskull versus Duskull. Ours is about to be level 17. Sweet. Hey, Taylor leveled up. He almost leveled up. We're gonna do one more battle. Oh, wait, Scully can level up too. Oh, I was hoping it was a Shroomish because I'm like, I think we can take it with Taylor. Yeah, 100%. Well, that was a critical, but still. Critical does a lot more damage, but they don't happen quite as often, so... Might take us a second to defeat him, but... We got some good damage in before he used Leech Seed. Yay, critical. Did it by ourselves. Now there is like the, I forget what his, oh, a Magnemite. That's interesting. If we didn't have Lampy, I would say Magnemite. I'd probably catch it. But there is the, I forget, it's like the Trap Master or something like that, which is the house to the north of us. And that's the guy that, that's the guy that he hides, and then when you find him, you have to chase him through like a maze house, basically. And it's kind of like a puzzle. He might be the puzzle master. I can't remember. Alright, Taylor, you're going in. Go check our T. Supersonic. Weather Ball. I feel like Weather Ball would be good. I don't know what type it is. Oh, we can't even teach. Never mind then. Okay, we're just not going to worry about it. If I remember right, this guy had like, I want to say it was like Magikarps or so. If that's the case, they're probably low level. We could beat him pretty well. Ursaring level 5. I think it was Magikarps or a Phoebus or something like that, but level 5 is pretty easy. It like it somehow gets a magic critical hit and just knocks out Eevee. Wow, that was a lot of experience for a level 5. But it's because it was an Ursaring, like higher evolved form. Ooh, a Smeargle. Oh no, Doodle Bob. That one's level 10. I think the next one's 15, if I remember. We're already at level 14, which is Gengar. We can't really do anything against a ghost type, so we are going to swap out to Sully. Ryan, what's up? What's up from Twitch? We are double streaming right now, folks. So, some people from YouTube, some people from Twitch. Oh, knock out this Gengar. Oh. You want to say hi to everybody, Eevee? You want to say hi to Ryan? You want to say hi? Yeah, Eevee. Good girl, you're so good. You're such a good girl. It's been good. Thank you guys for coming over yesterday. I really appreciate that. She says returns the sentiment. She is kind of chilling right now. Yay! Beat him. All right. I'm not even going to worry about giving a Paralyzed Heal to Scully because we really just don't want to worry about using it right now. Face this. I think we fight this guy. No, we don't. Okay, never mind. But yeah, it's been good. Yeah. I got the distribution paid for this morning, so that's all good to go from the store. So we are doing our pre-release for Pitch Black, the new Pokemon set. Yeah, I know. It really was tragic, like a situation. So I'm really grateful that everything worked out on our side. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's go check and see if there's an item over here. No. All right, we're gonna heal and then we're gonna go fight May. Then we'll just kind of see where we're at from there. But yeah, I'm so excited about it. I also got some background stuff done from like Pokemon Play, organizing, all that kind of stuff. I had to like basically I had to log in and say that we are doing the pre-release. You can schedule it. There's only one way to schedule it, but from the research I did and reaching out to Pokemon themselves, you can have a couple different kinds of events, but it's really up to the discretion of the tournament organizer, which is me, from being the store owner. So I just put that we're going to be doing like a grab and go type event, and yeah. They only give you one, like, you have to set it for a very specific date, so I put it in the middle of this week. But they said the window is like from now until the 12th, basically. But this is my first one ever like officially doing like pre-release, so I'm excited about it. Ooh, a Corphish, he's so cute. But yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping it all goes well. I figure since I've got it scheduled and everything's ready to go with that side of it, I'm hoping that we do. They usually send the store like half promos and that kind of stuff, and other prize support like they'll send like posters, that kind of stuff. That would be kind of cool to get for this set, because who doesn't like Darkrai? You know, Darkrai's not my favorite, but like Darkrai's pretty cool. You could totally hang out. In fact, I hope everybody does. I hope everybody comes and hangs out and stuff. But I just wanted everybody who is coming to the pre-release just to know that, like, it's not, you don't have to sign up and stay for the event to get all your prizing and all that stuff. But there won't be. So I was seeing other stores, and other stores, some of them will charge a little bit extra, and then you'll get like a prize if you win the pre-release or something like that. I haven't got any surprise support from them for this, so I'm kind of like, well, there's not really too much I can do. I just don't have a lot right now. So we'll just see what happens. Especially since we're not doing actual physical like pre-release tournament where everybody's like hanging out and playing again. That's a little bit different. But anyways, I was watching some people, like, you know, typically you do a tournament and $5 to get into the tournament, and then there's some kind of prize. That's the idea if you do like an in-person. I was looking at a lot of stores not too far from where we're at, and they're doing $35. Or if you wanted to just purchase the pre-release kit, it's $30. So it'd be like, well, you can purchase the pre-release kit depending on how many we have for $30, or you can pay $35 and enter the tournament, and then there's prizing and stuff. So, well, I don't know. I still think it'd be kind of cool. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think it's gonna be fun. I hope we hit something. I hope somebody hits something good. Because I've got one for myself, and then I've got a few that other people have purchased. And then, of course, Ryan, all the ones that your dad and your sister have purchased too. Now, one of the people two of the people that's got them, they asked if I could like either ship it to them or just hang it for later. So I am doing that for them. Oh, we got knocked out. That's all right. But so long story short, that'll be like 2 people that won't be able to make it for something. And then you know, everybody has different work schedules and stuff, so it's kind of like, well, we're just not like, the store is just not at the best place to be able to have like events. It's just hard to set up things. Hard for everybody to be free. But I do have this feeling that's about to change. I mean, I don't know. I just, the way that this last couple days has been really nice. The store has done amazingly well in the last couple days, which is awesome. And then we got our first pre-release event and stuff like that. So I'm like, these are good steps. And it's stuff that kind of takes time when you're a store owner. It's a gradual thing. But I don't know. It's just kind of, it's really nice. Really nice that things are picking up. Drowsy. I always thought he kind of looked like an anteater, but also like a pig, but also like a there's an animal that has, it more looks like a deer type animal, but it has that same. Right. I saw a mod in the Twitch chat, or not a mod, a bot, and I was like, "Hey, just crap." Yay, Lampy's a goat. I mean, Lampy and Mousy, which is our Eradicate, have just been growing. Oh, I just realized too that Mousy is the only female on the team, and she's our partner Pokemon, and she's just doing so well. We're so proud of Mousy. Okay, I mean, honestly, Haley is down. Let's put Mousy up front and center. I'm trying to just try to knock out May as fast as we can. Once we go up just a little bit more, we will get into another route. So we should see some more different Pokemon too. Sometimes the Pokemon kind of blend. Like you might see the same one in a couple different areas, but yeah, that's right, fool. Hi, Levi. Long time no see. While I was searching for other Pokemon, my Pokemon grew stronger. So, how about a little battle? We don't get a choice. Here we go. Swimmer Jonathan would like to battle. Why is everybody swimming around here? I don't get it. A Crobat, a level 18 Crobat. Hyper Fang, knock it out. Come on. We just want to one-shot this guy. Not one-shot him. Probably going to hit ourselves thinking. That's okay. Come on, Mousy. We believe in you, girl. We didn't hit ourselves. Yay! And Crobat is down. Gosh. I didn't expect it to be at level 18. And I guess that makes area. Dally is probably going to get smoked by this Machoke. Machoke's be pumping iron. So I don't know what to say. But it's, yeah, I was going to say it's probably going to be a high level too. Hypnosis it if we don't get knocked out in one. We didn't. I'm shocked. I guess Exeggutor is Psychic though, right? So Psychic is super effective against fighting. If I remember correctly. We're probably in really good shape. That was probably a good choice. Oh yeah, that was good. We're gonna knock him out fast. Yay! That was nice. And then a Torchic. So she does have a Torchic. That's cool. I remember, I think Machoke was her starter. Pretty sure. Because the options we had in the beginning were Rattata, Machoke, and something else. At least, I think. Don't quote me on it. But that's cool that she's got a Torchic now. Kind of scary, though. Level 18, so who knows what she'll have. Every time in the game that her Pokemon evolve, and see her, like the next time, she'll have different Pokemon here. They'll be randomized. So we know that, like, now, if you had a Combustion right there, it would evolve the next time. Like, next time we see it, would be something different. Levi, you've been busy training too, haven't you? I think you deserve a reward. This is from me. Gonna help. Because these items should be random. The item finder. Okay, Levi, let's meet again. I know it's a little silly coming from me, but I think you should train a lot harder for the next time. You lost, bruh. Well, she's kind of warning us, like, hey, you know what? You're powerful now, but, like, just as a heads up, it's going to be a different kind of battle next time. This one was always the hardest one for me when I was a kid, though. It was like I could get here, and the level jump was a little bit higher than typical, and I hadn't grinded very much. And it would be like, oh gosh, we're in trouble. I know there's some items hidden in the grass areas here. Usually these openings. Yeah, black glasses. Interesting. Buffs dark type. See what the sign has to say. The foe can be made helpless by paralyzing it or causing it to sleep. It is an important technique for Pokemon battles. We see something interesting. Different. Cloister. Okay. Some of these evolved Pokemon give so much experience, it's almost silly not to try to defeat them. Wow. Yay, a red shard. Okay, and then we do have this guy. I don't know what he'll be because he's random, but we're going to swap out to Dally. Try to get Dally some levels up. Yippee! Alright, Swimmer. Everybody in this whole area. Kind of crazy. A Salamence? Okay. I kind of want to put it to sleep, but I also am like, we should just smack it with Punch. Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, it didn't do a ton, but still. Hope he doesn't get a critical. Oh, we can. Good. Don't knock us out, please. Hit yourself. It hurt itself in its confusion. Knockout. Ding, ding. Yippee. Level 16 for Dally. And a slack off. We're just going to leave Dally out. Hopefully slack off can't really do too much. I think it really knows very many moves. Like, I don't like a damage type moves at that level. Too bad, bro. He said he wanted to complete his collection. I don't know what he meant by that, but like he was gonna beat me and take my Pokemon. Okay, bro. I think we should heal up Dally. I would like to get Dally to the next level. Don't know if we have any potions left. We do not. We have Energy Root. Honestly, I'm not gonna worry about it. Dally gets knocked out. Dally gets knocked out. Yeah, Flash. I always thought Spoink was a really cool looking, especially its shiny version, which is like a gold type if I remember right. But I like the little pink orb and the black look kind of cool together. Okay, let's try Hypnosis. It's gonna knock us out. No, I'm shocked. Oh. Please don't hit ourselves. It did not. Man, we've been really lucky with that today. Yippee. We are going to swap out to Sully. I think the dream scenario would be to get Dally to level 17 here. And, of course, get some experience with Scully, but nothing happened. Oh no, we've been identified. Okay, actually, I think we might have a berry. We... Bet it's in that little opening right there. That item. Okay, Duskull. We're just gonna run. Well, we're close to level. I'm really proud of our team. I mean, our Pokemon's they're all doing really well, so. Yay! Oh, a blue shard. Aw, man. Okay. We're just checking the item finder every so often. We want to avoid the trainers. Base. Go up here, heal, and then we have quite a few things. But I think healing and getting Haley back alive will be great. Also, we'll grab an item. Cape rope. Okay. Alright. Haley's gonna be leveling up. It might just be this fisherman. Hey, don't sneak up behind me like that. We can also fish because we do have the old rod. Maybe we'll see something good. A Teddy Ursa. Rich Kid Kimberly. Teddy Ursa's so stinking. I love it when Taily gets matched up against another, like, cute normal type Pokemon. Because then it just feels so fitting. Battle of cute. Until somebody faints, and then it's like, well. A Gyarados. No? Oh, gosh. We're gonna swap out for... Gosh, that's tough. Do Lampy. Lampy had a Thunder Shock or Spark, something like that. I would feel a little more confident, but... It does have Flail. Bruh. Missed. Yeah, okay. Come on, hit yourself in your confusion. And he did. Oh, and we got a critical hit. That was nice. Yay! Level 20. A Blossom. And Scully. That was pretty good. Awesome, so cute. Voltorb. We'll leave Scully in. Yay! Now Scully is pretty much up to where our other two main, the most powerful Pokemon. We've got Mousy 21, Lampy 20, Scully's at 19. Sally and Taily need a help. We are gonna go heal up, but before we do that, we need to talk to some kid. It's like, so I saw my mom yesterday at the store while I was with her because she took me, and then we got in the car before we went there, so I know it was her. And you're like, like, kid, I really got to get back to work. Oh, that's right. We need a harbor mail plate port. So we'll have to go back and get that. I don't remember if she gives us anything good, but woohoo, your Pokemon look pretty strong. I like that. Here, take this HM. Yay! This is one I missed a lot in my previous playthroughs. I'd have to come back and find it because I don't know where to get it, but Rock Smash. Because I would just kind of skip a lot of the houses, you know, and just move on. That's kind of productive too, like talking to people. Want to heal. But let's talk here. Let's do this first. I want to challenge this gym and see how much better I've become. Please, may I please, Uncle? Now hold on, Wally. Since you started living with Pokemon, you have grown quite a lot stronger. But don't you think you're pushing it to suddenly challenge a gym? I'm not pushing it. If I combine forces with Ralts, we can beat anyone. That's good heart. Oh, hi, Levi. I've gotten a lot stronger since we met. I want you and my uncle to understand that. Please, will you have a battle with me? Yeah, bet. Thank you. Okay, here I come. Wally reminds me of... Forget what the kid's name. It's the kid from Kingdom Hearts that has a sword, and he's like on the beach on Destiny Island. Based off of a Final Fantasy character. I want to say it's like he's based off of Titus or something like that. I just forget. Maybe his name is Titus. I don't remember. Silcoon's a good one for us to face. It has Harden. May have like something else, but typically it's just Harden. So sometimes it could take a minute to defeat it, but we don't have to worry about getting knocked out. Titus from Final Fantasy X. Yeah. Yeah, you got it. Also, hello, Mysterious Maxi. We just faced a Maxi in this game. This is the Team Magma leader, Maxi. But yeah, you're absolutely right. I knew Titus was from Final Fantasy X, but I couldn't remember if that's, you know, who that kid was based off of. Because the thing that they did that was interesting in Kingdom Hearts, the first one, was that they made those 3 characters on the island who are all based off of Final Fantasy characters. They made them like kids. So you're like, oh, kind of cool that they did that. But then you go like Traverse Town and the you see like different people who are from Final Fantasy. So Sid is there, Leon, and Aerith, and a couple others, and it's like, and Yuffie, and they're all like normal. I'm like, at least some they are younger. Don't get me wrong, like some of them are, but I just think it's kind of funny that they're like, nope, they're all the same. And then Cloud is like a full-grown adult. I'm like, okay. They had to make him that way because if they made all the Final Fantasy characters a kid, you'd have to face Sephiroth as a kid. I could just picture him. That'd be hilarious. Haley's trying to learn Growl. Not that Growl's not good. Swimmer again. Made some money. Sorry, Wally, to embarrass you in front of your uncle. Uncle, I'll go back to Vendor Turf. Burden Turf. Levi, thank you. Being a trainer is tough, isn't it? Not enough just to have Pokemon and make them battle. That isn't what being a real trainer is about. Wally, there's no need to be so down on yourself. Why? What's keeping you from becoming stronger and stronger? Come on, let's go home. Everyone's waiting for you. Levi, it just dawned on me that you must be the trainer who kept an eye out for Wally when he caught his Pokemon. Why don't you visit us in Verdant Turf sometime? I will. Sure, Wally would enjoy it. Oh, I know. That was so sick. With like the black torn black clothing where it looks really cool. Because I love Vincent. In fact, one of my very first Final Fantasy games was, I think it's called Dirge of Cerberus. And you play as Vincent, but you have like different kinds of weapons that you use. More specifically, like different kinds of like guns or auto weapons, stuff like that, and it's kind of cool. Yeah, such a good game. But the very first one I ever watched was Final Fantasy X. My uncle had it, and it was cool. So I would like go over and visit, and he would be playing. And other thing is my very first actual Final Fantasy game I ever played by myself was 12, and it is my favorite. Like, I've played 10, I've played some of 10, I didn't play it all. Played 12, and I have played 12, Dirge of Cerberus. I feel like I'm missing one that I played. But definitely 12 and Dirge of Cerberus. Those two are my favorite. I don't remember which one it was. I wanted to say 13, but I'm like, no. I honestly can't remember. It's been a while since I played them too. Okay, let's see. We want to go. We want to catch more Pokemon. Being that this is a randomizer, we want to just randomize and maximize our opportunities to catch Pokemon. And I was trying not to run into a trainer, but that failed miserably. Oh, buddy. Rich boy Stacy sent out Cyndaquil. Hey, you have a Cyndaquil. Interesting. Yeah. So I played a little, like, I played probably close to a third of the game, maybe a little under a third, for Final Fantasy X. But I watched my uncle play at different points in the game. I absolutely loved that game, but I wasn't able to get it. So when I got Final Fantasy 12, I was actually looking for 10, and I was like, I really want to get 10, but the game store that I went to, the only one near me, they only had 12 and Dirge of Cerberus. And I thought when I bought Dirge of Cerberus, because it's like Final Fantasy 7 in that world, I thought it was Final Fantasy 7, and I was just like, I'll just take that one. That's a Final Fantasy game. And I was like, oh, cool, I got 7 and 10, and I get home and it's not 7. I'm like, what is this? I did not play X2, but I think that's kind of an interesting concept too. Gosh, we're trying to avoid train. We're not trying to get smoked by some forests down here in the middle of the wild. We're trying to catch a Pokemon. Oh, Lapras! Oh, we have to catch it. Look how cute it is. Gosh, that's adorable. Well, I don't even know full battle with it. I think we're just gonna catch it and just keep it. Okay, put us to sleep. I'm thinking it's probably gonna be best for us to bring out Lampy. Because Lampy has Thunder Wave, which will give us a better chance. Yeah. Oh man, Lapras is great, and I like how it's like landing, watching you. Hey. Oh yeah, you're totally good. I always do like my own brain's version of autocorrect. I looked at it and I was like, oh, Lapras. Even though it said something different, I was like, yeah, I knew what you meant. Not very effective. We're hoping for. We don't want to knock it out. We really just want to do just a little bit of damage. Please don't knock it out. I mean, the best part is since this is a randomizer, odds are we're probably going to see more Laprases right here. But I really want this one. Don't ask me why. I just did. We're going to go Scully. It is paralyzed and at yellow health. We do have an Ultra Ball. And we're not affected by body slams. That's good. I would try to Astonish. Astonish probably wouldn't knock it out because it's got really low. I just don't want to waste this Pokemon. I really want to catch Ultra Ball. Come on, it's only level 13. Like, this should work, right? Oh, we got it! Yeah! Woo! We caught a Lapras. She's so cute. Transport Pokemon. People have driven Lapras almost to the point of extinction. In the evenings, this Pokemon is said to sing plaintively as it seeks what few others of its kind still remain. Interesting. Give it a nickname. Heck yeah. We have a theme here where they have to end in EY. So let's see. Mysterious Maxie, would you like to name this Lapras? Is a girl. Has to end in EY. Has to be something that's like appropriate. Nothing, you know, nothing inappropriate as far as like family friendly. And Ryan from Twitch. Yes, this is so interesting to me to play the Pokemon games. I love the randomizer. You just never know what you're gonna get. The fact that you could just run into a legendary Pokemon in the wild is like, whoa. No, that's so much pressure. Well, you don't have to. That's okay. If you want to think of in the future, I may, if you're in and you want to, you're more than welcome to name a different Pokemon. So I'll tell you what, we're gonna pass the torch from YouTube to Twitch. And Ryan, would you like to name this Lapras? Oh, never mind. Hold on a second. Mysterious Maxi got it. Yep. Sorry, Maxi. I was lagging a little bit behind. The chat was. So we're gonna do Lappy. And then Ryan, if you'd like to name the next Pokemon, that would be awesome. We caught a Lapras. Oh, let's check her out. Look at her, water and ice. Blocks critical hits, which that's cool. Lappy. Yeah. Lappy. Aw, it's so cute. Aw, so cute. Good old Lappy. We're gonna heal up Lappy and the rest of our team. She's got a cute sprite. No joke. Like, the fact that she's, like, kinda... It's almost as if you caught her out of the water, which we technically did. But, like, where she's on the ground and she's, like, at her net. Walk up and she was sleeping. And she pulls up her head towards you like, this is my net. You're like, well, we're about to catch you. Yeah, definitely. 100%. I guess it really depends on what Pokemon we catch. You know what I mean? Because obviously Lappy's very good for Lapras. Lampy for a Lantern. Dally was named after our Mr. Dallas, who is our mod from YouTube. And his name is Dallas. So Dally. And his favorite Pokemon is Executor. Scully, makes sense. Mousy was a rat. Haley is Eevee that has a tail. And I was trying to think of a name that would stick to all the evolutions. All have a tail, so I'm like, well, okay. Let's see if we can catch something else. Fun. I just like the whole adventure of, like, we don't know. We don't know what we're gonna see. Aye, Captain. Wow, Buffett. That's hilarious. I always love how his sprite is literally just him saluting. And he's like super happy about it. Uh-oh, counter. Okay, we're dipping. Literally just like halfway one-shotted us. And it didn't one-shot us, obviously, but... Okay. Florist. The Florist attacks. Designer Marcellus. Hello, bro. It's only level 12, so that's good. Uh-oh. Good night, Tail. I didn't mean to run into the trainer, but I was running around and caught her eye, and I was like, uh-oh. Or we caught her eye, I guess. I heard it was based off of like a gimmick or something. That's kind of cool that it was actually based off of a comedian. Interesting. Japanese comedian, as Maxi says from YouTube. Wobbuffet is based off a Japanese... You did not want to name Wobbuffet. Ryan. Yeah, I don't blame you, honestly. I was thinking to myself, like, man, what would I even call it? I didn't want to catch it, but still. Alright, Dally's coming in. Watch out for the breeders on this route. They have a ton of Pokemon. Oh, yeah, they do. That's kind of like when we got to some of the fishermen that have, like, 5 Magikarp. The best part is they're low level, the Magikarp are. But then it would be like a Lugia, and then the next one would be, like, just something so simple like a Zigzagoon. You just never know what you're going to get. Oh, you know what I would have called Wobbuffet now that I think about it? Buffy. Like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but he's a Wobbuffet. But yeah, so the rules are... Has to end in EY. Has to be something appropriate. And now that I'm thinking about it, it has to be kind of related to the Pokemon. We've done that with all of them except for except for Dally, but that was for Mr. Dallas. Soggy. Ooh, Soggy would have been good, Ryan. Well, that's true. It kind of resembles a water type Pokemon. You know what I mean? Like the blue and stuff. But yeah, that would have been cool. Igglybuff. Yeah. One shot. Shuckle. Now, the next time I do an actual Nuzlocke, we're just doing just like a casual playthrough now, but I would probably do, I'd probably name my Shuckle Aw Shucks. You know, I think that'd be kind of cool. Started to run on Infinite Fusion 2. It's a lot of fun. So I have heard a lot about the Fusion games. They look really fascinating. I've kind of always been like a traditional Pokemon player, so I don't typically use a lot of like mods or anything like that. I can't say I never have. I mean, a randomizer is technically like a mod. But, yeah, that's interesting. There's another really interesting, like, modded game for, the Kanto region, so like Fire Red, Leaf Green. And it is, you play, I forget what it's called. It might be called Team Rocket version, but you play as a perspective of a Team Rocket employee, a grunt, and you start the game out and then get your Pokemon, but you're in a different area and stuff. Like you're inside of their secret base and all this. And I'm like, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know. I think those kind of games where it's like something different is really cool. And some of the fusions that I've seen have been really fascinating too. It'll be like Dragonite mixed with like a Gengar, and I'm like, that's kind of cool. Well, Dally's just destroying this team. And an Abra is the last Pokemon. We're going to go right back to that grass to see if we can catch a Pokemon for Ryan tonight. Oh, that's kind of cool. They put like quests in it. So, Mysterious Maxie from YouTube says, Infinite Fusion 1, when you get asked on Nugget Bridge to join Team Rocket, you can choose to say yes and then quest form. That's pretty cool. All right. Oh, back to the grass. Come on, something different. It's gonna be another Lapras. Oh, Ninja. We don't have a bug Pokemon yet, but I don't think I would use Ninja. One of my other stipulations is I've been trying it. I haven't 100% done it, but I've been trying to catch only basic Pokemon. The only exception was Dally, because that was Mr. Dallas's favorite. So everybody else we've got from Lampy was the other one. Lampy was the other one that we caught because that's one of my favorite Pokemon. But I would like to catch another basic. In fact, if we don't see anything here, we're going to do some fishing. Speaking, I'd say that's probably about it for this route, and I really don't want to catch a type that we already have. Lapras is it. If it was a Pokemon that I like, one of my favorites, then we're like, okay, yeah. Or something I really like. Old Rod. Come on, Raikou. My favorite legendary. A Typhlosion! We have to catch it, right? I feel like it's going to be really hard to catch it. We put it to sleep. It is low level, but it is the third evolution in a starter Pokemon, which the starter Pokemons have always been harder to catch in the randomizers. I know, and I'm like, oh yeah, yo. But we don't really have any Ultra Balls. We got Great Balls. Man, the only other starter that we've had the option to catch was a War Turtle. And it was too much. Oh yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to catch this. We don't have anything that can do little damage either. And I don't want to waste all of our stuff because we're very limited. Oh, I want to catch it. We're gonna knock it out. We missed. It must be a sign. Oh no, it's not a sign. It's a smoke screen. All right, we're gonna run. Dang it. We'll try fishing again. It's gonna be another Typhlosion. Eradicate. Interesting. Wow, a Typhlosion. We know where to come back, like if we want to catch one later. We just need to get some Ultra Balls. That's the kicker. Just don't have anything good enough to catch it. It's like we saw Lugia pretty early on, but we couldn't catch it because first they kept using Whirlwind every time it attacked, which launches us out of the battle. The other side of it is we had only Pokeballs at that time, so it's like, well, not catching that thing. Check. I think we're gonna buy some more Great Balls. I'm gonna buy as many as 15. That's good. Now, if we see another Typhlosion, we can try, but I just didn't want to waste them all if we didn't have much money. I honestly couldn't remember. All right, we're gonna go to the right. Hopefully, dodge all these trainers too. That guy's looking right. He's like, bro, don't you walk down on my... You're like, dude, chill. Paralyze heal. Hopefully we fish something good here. Come on, Blastoise. Now, we really want a Cyndaquil. That would be awesome. Catch it, evolve it, and that would be our fire Pokemon too. A Pineco. Interesting. I'll try it again. You know, after the old rod has like... I forget how much the percentage is, but most of the Pokemon you see are the same one because, like your Magikarp or something. Ooh, a Pidgey. Oh, it's kind of cute too. Let's catch it. And Ron, you don't have to name the Pidgey because Pidgey's already EY. If we catch it, yeah, it's like, nah, you ain't gonna do nothing, bro. Just chuck a Great Ball at him. I'll leave it up to you, Ryan. If you want to name Pidgey, you're more than welcome to. If not, don't worry about it because I would rather you have a better Pokemon to name. Really? Dude, this thing ain't fooling around. It's like, you're not catching me. Alright, we're gonna skip catching it then. Rat. Rat with a wing. Alright, Fisher Mallory. Izor. Scizor. Knock Scizor out. Skizzers. Shouldn't run with a Skizzer. And we're not doing a lot of damage. That's okay. Be really good experience. I know, right? First off, she looks like she's like got flower type Pokemon, if the flower was a type. Then her name is Fisher because it's random. But then she has a metal bug. I'm like, what is going on here, guys? I'm so confused. Literally, as I'm using confused. What a whirlwind of a battle. You couldn't explain this to somebody who didn't know much about Pokemon. You know what I mean? They'd be like, what are you talking about? But the lady's not a fisher, but she is. But not. Like, oh man, let's throw Lappy in there. See how Lappy does. Come on, Lappy! Woo! Body slam! Crush this acorn! Paralyzed it. Nice. Come on, body slam. Knockout! Ding, ding, ding! C-Dot. Yippee! Oh dear me, I've lost. I just can't even right now with that lady. Okay, we have 2 other places to fish. To try to get some other Pokemon. Going up first. Try to avoid some people here too. We don't want to go to that house yet. A battle house. The whole family just battles you. Don't even cook you then. Yeah. Pokemon's on the hook. On Charizard. A Metagross. Well, we're dipping out on this one. Be a hard one to catch with a Great Ball. Okay. Alright, well, we know there's a Metagross here. We have seen one before, and I decided against it because it wasn't like a first Pokemon. A basic Pokemon. Now, the next place that we can go fishing, we can get easily 2 is right down here. This guy beside us says he's a fisherman, and he's like watching the water, but he ain't fishing, bro. Nope. Okay, come on, fingers crossed. Ooh, Nidorina. Okay, we're gonna skip out on this too. That is interesting though. Do one more fishing thing. If it's another Nidorina, basically you have a high percentage to catch the same Pokemon with an old rod, and then you have a really low percentage to catch a random one. I think the Typhlosion we saw earlier was like the rare Pokemon of the catches. Oh, we have to catch it. Ryan, this would be a perfect Pokemon if you wanted to name it. Oh my gosh, a Pichu. I love Pikachu too, so. Aw, so cute. This should be easy to catch. I mean, I think. It's Sleep, level 5. Well, that is kind of true. I mean, you're not wrong. I'm the type that, like, I go to catch fish. Pichu was caught. Yeah. Ooh. All right, Ryan, if you are still hanging out with us, this is what you got to work with. Pichu, the tiny mouse Pokemon. It is 1 foot tall. Kind of interesting. 4.4 pounds. Has a heart like a truck. Pichu charges itself with electricity more easily on days with thunderclouds or when the air is very dry. You can hear the crackling of static electricity coming off this Pokemon. Okay, we'll give Ryan just a few to hop in the chat. And if he doesn't here in a minute or so, we will. I have a name in mind for people already, and it's going to be along the same lines as our starter, which is Raticate now, also named as Mousy, but it'll be a little different. Yeah, but back to the fishing thing. So I've kind of always been the type that when I go, I'm like, I want to catch some. So like, I love going to hang out with people and stuff, but I'm not the type that's like a social fisher, which is like most people are social fishers. They just kind of go to hang out with their friends or family or something. Me, I'm like, I'm going to catch this bass. And if I leave and I don't catch a single bass, I'm going to be upset. Unless I'm like, I'm going to catch something else. Like, you know, if I'm not focused on catching bass, then catch a bluegiller. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and name it. Ryan, if you're watching and you can't get to the chat, we'll let you name another one. Sure. Okay, let's see. I don't know if we have enough room. I was gonna name him Squeaky. Oh, and I just literally spelled it wrong. Squeaky! Squeaky was sent to the PC. Yay! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Dad used to take me fishing when I lived in Florida. We'd catch all kinds of fish. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty neat. I went fishing one time in Florida. My grandpa used to live in Daytona Beach area, and we would go down to visit him every so often. I was really only down there like... He lived down there for probably 4 or 5 years, but he also had a house up where we lived in Ohio. So he would like go to Florida for a couple months and he'd come back to Ohio for a few months. So it was kind of like he still lived up here. We just didn't see him all the time. But basically we'd go down and we went to this, there's a restaurant. Every time I tell people the name of the restaurant, they're always like, oh, you mean this other one? And I'm like, no, I don't. It's called Krabby Joe's. And it's like a really popular restaurant right there on the beach. And you can fish. Like, you can go in and pay so much to fish off of the dock from behind the restaurant. And then if you were to catch something, you could have them cook it up or whatever. But it's kind of cool because we would go, and every time I tell people about it, they're like, oh, you mean Joe's Crab Shack? And I'm like, no, that's not what I mean. I get why you say that, but they're like, you're saying it wrong. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I promise you. I just think that's kind of funny. But yeah, I never caught anything, but but it was kind of fun. It was cool because it was like in January, so the weather was kind of cool. But it wasn't cold. It was probably like 60, 55, 60. At the coldest when we were there, and salty air was really nice, and just out in the breeze coming off the ocean. You almost needed like a hoodie, you know, because of the breeze being cool. But a guy that was on the dock, there were several people out there fishing. He actually caught a reef shark, and it's kind of cool. It wasn't very big, but I thought, wow, that's kind of fascinating. But yeah, I kept wanting to, like, after I ate there, and there's another restaurant that we ate that's called Our Deck Down Under in Florida, near Daytona, or like in Daytona, I guess. This Our Deck Down Under is literally like under a bunch of overpasses. It's kind of cool, and you can see manatees from like, you like walk out the front of the restaurant, and it's like I think they're called the Intercontinental Waters. I think that's what they're called. Anyways, you could see the manatees off in the distance, and I'm like, this is so cool. Oh yeah, I was kind of the same. So I don't think I'd ever want to live in Florida, but I do think it's a cool place to go visit or like take a vacation. My favorite time was when I went then. One of my favorite times. When I was a kid, we went down and visited some family down there too. And I was 10 years old, and that was like one of my favorite birthdays. My birthday's in December, so it's about the same time as what I was when I went when I was older, January. Being like cold out, and not like cold like it is in Ohio. It's like freezing cold up here sometimes, but yeah, it was just kind of nice because you needed a hoodie. You could walk out on the beach, but there was nobody there because most people only want to go to the beach when it's nice. So, like, we would go out, and you would look down a mile-long beach stretch, and there'd be, like, 3 people spread out. You're like, this is great. I don't know. You wouldn't want to swim in the water because it's pretty cold. When the waters are cold, you have threats of great white sharks being in on the, like, east side of Florida. So it's like, well, Not going in the water, but yeah. um, but yeah, it's definitely pretty cool. That's cool that you used to go to Daytona too. Yeah, I really like Daytona. I think that's probably one of my favorite places. So why Hoenn region is my fave. Oh yeah, I totally get that. Hoenn is my top 2. It's just something that like I go back to all the time. The Pokemon were designed so well. I keep saving because we're gonna be turning it off here short screen, but just kind of chatting for a few. But yeah, the Pokemon are designed really well. It's one of those things that like, I don't know. I could randomize it. I could Nuzlocke it. I could play it by itself, and the game just has so much flavor. The so good. The starters are amazing. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. It's just so cool, though. Oh, yeah, it's no problem. Thanks for hanging out with us, Mysterious Maxi. Really appreciate you, and I appreciate the support you give for my YouTube shorts and stuff, too. All the channel support you get. Anybody else watching, thank you for old school tuning in, you know. No, thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you all, and it's fun. I really like streaming. I like doing this kind of stuff. I haven't been doing it in a grand scheme a long time. I have been streaming this go probably, I think I started in September, October, something like that, of last year. So really only 8, 9, 10 months, something like that. But I streamed for about a year, a couple years ago. So something that I kind of got more comfortable with the longer I do it. But yeah, it's fun. Fun hanging out and just chatting with people and sharing games. I like it when there's no trolls in the chat. I like it when you kind of hang out and laugh and joke about stuff. Talk about personal experiences and share those with others. Like you, Maxie, talking about, you know, like fishing with your dad and then like Florida and stuff, living there and visiting Daytona. You know, it's like, I feel like a lot of people don't really talk anymore. It's easier to see like people just have conversations in a stream chat or something, you know? But there's just something I've noticed ever since COVID hit, that it just feels like most people just don't want to take the time to listen, chat about something, like mutually chat. It's more of, there's quite a few people that I've met or know or used to work with that they just want to talk and don't want you to talk. Just want to say whatever they want to say. It's like they won't even give you a chance to get a word in. And I struggle with that sometimes. So, because not the side of me not letting people get a word in, I struggle with being that person that like has to just sit there and listen. And I start to get frustrated. So it's better for me not to like interject too much because it starts to annoy me, and then I start to get aggravated. So my interjection when somebody just keeps talking is either like, "Can I say something?" And then they're like, "Oh, yeah, you can." And I'm like, and then I say whatever I was going to say, but by this time I don't even want to say it because I'm already frustrated. Or it's a situation like, "Bro, can you just breathe for a second? Please, I need to talk." I don't know. That's why I'm just like, I'm just going to let them talk, and if they don't give me a chance or they don't listen when I try to talk, that's the other issue. Is sometimes like you try to talk and other people you can tell they're just not. It's not like where somebody has ADHD and they directly focus on you, but they're listening. I'm like that a little bit myself. It's like if somebody's walking behind and it's somebody I might know, I'll listen to the person who's talking to me and I prioritize them. I'll also like glance over or things like that, and I'll just like, I'm still paying attention, you know? But I hate when you talk to somebody and they're like, "Yeah, so anyways," and you're like, "Okay." Also, say hi to my kitty cat, Evie. You want to say hi? Say hi? Meow meow? Is you making biscuits? Is you making biscuits? The bakery's closed today, I think it is. Didn't want to make any more biscuits. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know, Maxie, if you had seen my kitty cat Evie. I couldn't remember if, like, in the shorts, if I had posted any shorts with Evie. But she's my baby. She's my big kitty. My big girl. She is... Her birthday is in September. So she's not quite a year old. But she's growing so fast. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, Evie's my girl. She's been really, like, therapeutic for me to have, you know. And she was a rescue. Where I got her was a friend of mine, and thank you for that, hi kitty. I appreciate that, Ben. But yeah, I take a daily walk typically, and I post like my daily walks and stuff on TikTok, and I post videos of her on TikTok too. But as well as like Magic the Gathering content, stuff like that. Yeah, go ahead. You can type the question in, Ben, and I'll respond to it after I get done this the story really quick. But basically, her mother had her and two other kitties in the litter, had them under one of my friend's porches, and it was she was a stray. The mother was a stray, so we didn't even know. I was just walking by one day, and a couple little kitties popped their heads out from under the porch, and I was like, oh. And so he was like, oh, and we got to like talking about him and stuff, and he's like, you can have one, and I'm like, okay. Next thing you know, I've got Evie. So it was kind of cool because she was born a stray, and she's not a stray anymore. And then Ben, you said, do you have a dog? I do not. Depending on the dog, depending on the hair of the dog and stuff, I am allergic to dogs. Not majorly, but I dated someone not too. He had a couple dogs. Anytime I would like visit her at her house, or I would spend a lot of time around her, I would come home and my sinuses felt like they were like and I couldn't hardly breathe. I could breathe enough to survive, but I would sit here and I'd be like, I'm like, gosh, like like I had taken a run or something, you know? And yeah, I think so too, Maxie. I think it was fate. But yeah, I do love dogs, and I had a dog before, and it bothered me like with my sinuses and stuff a little bit, but it wasn't horrible. Yeah. Oh yeah, thank you for that. I appreciate that, Ben. I do love dogs. I love all kinds of animals. Really, there's very few that I'm like. It's not that I hate them. It's just I just really don't want to. And that's stuff like snakes or spiders. And it's like I'm not afraid of them necessarily. Or so just like I really just don't. Like I wouldn't know. You know? But if anybody does, there's nothing wrong with that. Because those animals need love too. But yeah, I've had a plethora of animals in my history. I've had like a green and Newell lizard, which is basically like Trico from Pokemon. I've had some various fire-belly toads, like different frogs, and they almost look like poison dart frogs. I've had like a snapping turtle as a pet, actual freshwater fish as pets before, saltwater fish, you know, like you have like a little mini crab, that kind of stuff, hermit crabs, cats, dogs, a horse, and a hamster. And one of my favorite pets, two of my favorite pets of all time. One was the horse. He was absolutely, I called her Strawberry. She was such a pretty horse. She was almost tan, like all completely tan, except her mane was like an orangish red. So that's why I called her Strawberries, because strawberry blonde or something like that. And then my second favorite pet from when I was a kid, not now, Evie's my favorite, but my second favorite pet was I had a Siamese cat, a kitten. So yeah, that was pretty cool too. Oh, thank you for that positive. I really appreciate you saying that. Ben and Mysterious Maxie, I really appreciate you all. One kitty I feed, and she's on my front porch. Yeah. Oh, and you're actually allergic to cats too. I just saw that. Yeah, I mean, I'm thankful that like I can handle being around dogs. And one thing I did while I was dating my girlfriend there for a while was I went to the doctor and talked to them about it, and they said, well, we think you have an allergy to pets, and it turned out to be dogs. But I can take like Allegra or something like allergy medication. I'm usually okay. It's just like I have to make sure I take it daily if I'm going to be around dogs daily. So if I ever did in the future decide that I'd want to have a dog, I just have to take medication daily. So, but yeah, thank goodness I'm not like deathly allergic. Well, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the YouTube people. Thank you so much. Yep. If anybody would like to like or subscribe or even follow from Twitch or YouTube, double stream right now. I appreciate all the support, and the goal for me as a streamer, I started streaming for myself because I was kind of in a darker place. This has really brought a lot of light, like helped bring a lot of light to my life. So, I really appreciate the goal for me was to create a positive space for people to hang out, have like a good community. Store owner, I'm a trading card store owner. We're not in person anymore. For a while. I would like to location again in the future, but it's kind of a long process. But yeah, and then I'm also an official content creator. Like to check out some of my content. My name is Levi Pertus, like P-E-R-T. Facebook, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, Discord. Oh, thank you for that. I appreciate that, Ben. Thanks for the sub and the like. Awesome. Yeah, I've got a TCG player like website. Yeah. So if anybody ever like places an order on there that's in our Twitch community or YouTube community, and you get into a live stream like now, if you feel comfortable with it, just let me know. Like, hey, I placed an order, and I will throw in an extra something free. Like if you ordered a bunch of Pokemon cards or something like that, I'd throw in an interesting Pokemon card or something, you know. But yeah, I love giving out cards to people. That's another reason I started the trading card. I've always been a big fan of Pokemon and Magic Gathering and stuff like that. But seeing a kid, a child, somebody adult, seeing how much they light up when they favorite Pokemon card that they like. And I'm very anti-scalp, so I don't like that at all. I don't like the whole we're just doing this for the money kind of thing. Yeah, that's not necessarily a good thing, but I just really enjoy that community-driven part of it. But yeah, I do not have any kids, so I have 2 nieces and a nephew, and I'm pretty close to them. They are just awesome. They're just amazing. When you said so, you mentioned MTG. I've never played before, but my partner was given a commander deck, and I caved and bought the Final Fantasy X deck, but have yet to play it. Oh, that's a fun deck too. So, I like a lot of the Final Fantasy cards. I'll have to showcase them on here. I've been collecting the Art Through the 8 Final Fantasy cards, and they're the ones that are like most of them actually pictures from the game. So that's pretty cool. Like they took like an image from the game and put it onto a card. And I'm like, oh, that's so cool. But yeah, that's really awesome. And hopefully you and your partner get to play some. That would be awesome. MTG is a really fun card game. I just got into Modern for Magic the Gathering, more of like a 60 card deck instead of 100, where Commander's 100. But the 60 card deck is a little bit more quick pace. You can have multiple copies of cards, whereas Commander, you can only have one copy of each card, and then you have 99 cards in one. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I know the art. They're so gorgeous. But yeah, if you ever do Mysterious Maxi, if you decide that you'd like to shop on there, like I said, just let me know in here. I'll make sure to throw you and your partner in something. Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, I've never played it, but I know it's not like deep horror, like it's not super scary, even though it's got some like jump scare stuff or whatever. I am like very much so I can't handle any kind of horror. So yeah, it's like, oh man, because I see a lot of people playing like Phasmophobia and stuff, and I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I would be laying in my bed, scared to death that some kind of whatever is gonna try to grab me, gonna try to tickle me or something. The most random thing ever. And yeah, it's no problem. Don't feel like, Maxie, don't feel like you have to buy anything. I just wanted to throw that out there. Because I've said that in my like Twitch chats before. If anybody in the community would like to support my store, I like giving back. So I just try to do what I can. There's been people that in the past when I didn't have much money, you know, it's like I wish I could have done more for them. But I'm also like, it's the little things. You know what I mean? It's like I have a neighbor, and his daughter is autistic, and so him and his daughter like really into Pokemon, and she's super obsessed with like anything Sobble, any of the Sobble cards. So he told me that, and I was like, okay, I got you. So I brought her back a bunch of stuff, and every time she sees me, she's like, oh, and she takes off running, and she goes and grabs her Pokemon binder. I want to show you my binder, and I'm like, you got it. I will totally look at it. Like, this is literally why I do this, you know? Can I tell you the lore? Yeah, go for it. I'm actually playing at a really cool Earthbound-like horror outside right now. Called Look Outside Right Now. It's insanely good. So I love Earthbound. In fact, the first time I ever played it was like 3 years ago, I think. And I'd always heard hype about it, but I never played it, and I loved it. Not only that, but I played the first 3 games in the series. And oh my goodness, yeah. About collecting Pokemon cards, favorite thing? Yeah, it is. There is something so special about seeing someone just something that they've been wanting for a long time, and it's not like I said, it's not the scalper side of it. It is literally just like, oh my gosh, I pulled a $300 Charizard, but I don't care about the money. I'm keeping this card because I love Charizard. Something like that, you know. Do Fortnite next, please. I actually been thinking about playing Fortnite again. I haven't played in a little while, but I love me some Fortnite. And honestly, I rotate in and out of so many games. So recently I've been playing Sonic Adventure, the first one. I have the second one on my Xbox, and I just haven't started it yet. I've been thinking about that. We just finished a little bit of Minecraft stuff. I was playing Overwatch for a while. I do a lot of retro games like this or Ocarina of Time, as you can see from my YouTube videos. We just went through like a big spurt of Zelda games too. We just got through Zelda games. Eventually, it might be a month or so, but I want to do Breath of the Wild on stream, so I think that'll be kind of cool too. And I will totally check that out, because as long as it's not like super scary or anything like that, I will totally check it out. Fortnite Daily. Oh yeah, 100%. I get that on stream. I would love to play with some people. That would be cool. And yes, I am zero build only too. I only play on console typically. Right now I'm on my PC, but even for Pokemon Ruby, I'm playing with a controller. And that's just kind of how I've always been. I just like the feel of the controller. I get carpal tunnel a little bit, so it's harder for me to like be on the board in a map. It's just easier for me to relax my hands. I just put them on my lap and there you go, you know. But definitely, I pretty much only play zero builds. But yeah, that'll be so much fun. I'm getting ready to rearrange my stream room. This is also my workspace for my trading card business. It is also the place where I have a table where people come over and we'll play cards, play Pokemon, Magic. I stream sometimes. I stream Magic the Gathering stuff and that kind of stuff too. So aside from the content creation, yesterday, it was yesterday, or maybe 2 days ago, I can't remember. I had a couple friends over who are a couple of my Pokemon and Magic friends. They played a game of Modern on stream, and it was pretty fun. But it was only on Twitch. Now, the next time we do it, though, I told them that we're going to stream YouTube and so, yeah, hopefully you're able to make it, Mysterious Maxie, and hang out with us. And Ben says, so there is a guy named William Afton. Son died by his other not named this baby by accidentally triggering to kill his sister. Oh, interesting. That's crazy. But that's the lore to Five Nights at Freddy's. That's pretty interesting. You just never know. I mean, it could be something else, and I'm just assuming, you know. But I do think it's kind of interesting, some of the background stuff for games like that. Well, guys, I think I'm about to hop off. I think I'm going to when is this stream again? I'll set my notifications. I kind of just take it day by day, but I would say that next stream for whenever we play a modern game, Magic game, it's probably going to be on the weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. I think it was yesterday. So it could be Sunday, but my two friends, they are usually off on the weekend, so but I kind of just spectate, and then I watch the chat and interact with people, so it'll be just me, kind of like how you see the Ruby screen right now. That will be the table where you'll see the two decks playing against each other, and I'll just be sitting over here like a Dragon Ball Z announcer or something. my favorite announcer of all time is the Pokemon Stadium one. These are two different kinds of Pokemon. There's a lot more, but I can't really explain it. Oh, okay, yeah, that's all right. Well, thank you for giving us a little lore there. That's pretty cool. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you to everybody hanging out and just big chilling with us. I'm gonna go get some food. I'm hungry, and I need a nap. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm probably gonna go eat, and then I'm probably just gonna go hop on my Xbox for a little bit. I do stream from my Xbox, but without a mic. Kind of a nice way for me to get a break from streaming while I just kind of play something casually, but you're just kind of seeing me just goof around, you know. But that's only on Twitch for that one. And yeah. And then lastly, too, I play some Hearthstone sometimes on TikTok. That's another. Well, anyways, as always, it's been fun. It's been real, but it hasn't been real fun.